Whew. Holy shit, you guys. I have been going through it this summer. First, it was the data loss from my NAS. And then this mystery problem that just showed up on my 3D printer. And I'm not even really sure why I'm making this video. Maybe it's because of how much time I've spent on the problem, or maybe it's because I'm trying to clear my reputation after last video's disastrous print. Damn! But either way, I just need to vent. For the last month, I've been battling a problem with my rat rig that has pushed me to the absolute limit. Take a look at this. This part is complete, but damn, it's ugly. So, I have a question for you. Looking at this, can you guess what the problem is? Let me know in the comments below if you think you can figure it out faster than I did. I've been using this printer for several years now, producing results that I think are good enough for me, and my settings should be spot on. So my first thought was it must be the filament. I tried out a brand new, fresh out of the bag spool. Then I tried to print a PC case for another video, and the problem got even worse. Seriously, this is the worst, most embarrassing print I have ever produced off this printer. It was so large though, I couldn't print it again, so that's what we got. Okay. Maybe the filament has moisture, so I dried it. No difference. I tried a different brand. No difference. Now, don't get me wrong, drying filament does produce better results. When I came to a new brand, straight out the bag, this is the little calibration print that it produced. Pretty bad. Stringy, globby, it's a mess. 6 hours later, produced this. 6 hours in the dryer later. That's a whole lot better. Look at that. But that wasn't my issue. I even tried a different color of filament, thinking maybe it was just all of my black PETG. Tried another color. This is a completely different brand, completely different everything. No difference, right? So at this part, I was genuinely starting to go insane. I switched to a completely different type of filament, PLA, and the problem was still there. The same exact problem. And that's when I knew, aha, it's not the filament, and it's not my print settings. It's a problem with the printer itself. First, I calibrated my E-steps. To do this, I used a gauge I found on MakerWorld to easily measure the extruded amount of filament. The link is in the description. They were perfect. Then I did a cold pull to check the nozzle for clogs. Nothing. Totally clean. In a moment of desperation, I even removed the filament cutter, just in case it was causing some sort of weird drag or something. Same. Then it hit me. I had recently upgraded my hot end, and I didn't use any thermal paste. Maybe it was heat creep. I took the hot end apart and applied thermal paste to the heat break. I carefully reamed out the inside to clear any hardened plastic. And I printed another small calibration part. And it was perfect. No under extrusion, just a few little wisps. I thought, oh, the problem was finally fixed for good. So, I started a print for one of the large rat trap panels, and there was no difference. The problem was back, and it was just as bad as before. So why was it only happening on large prints? What the heck is going on? I was about to give up. I was just staring blankly at the printer during another print, when out of the corner of my eye I saw it. The hot end fan. It turned off just for a moment and then kicked back on. Oh my God. That had to be it. The intermittent fan was causing the heat creep, creating a partial clog that only became a major problem during long prints. Ugh. So I soldered the fan wires directly, fixing that loose connection for good. And while I was in there, I decided to remount the heat break one last time and clear any residual plastic, and this is where I messed up again. I'll let my former self explain. Okay, well, I think I know why I was getting a leak. There is, I don't know how well you can see it in there. I imagine maybe not at all. In my haste, the drill bit gouged and damaged the inside of the hot end. And when I put it all back together, the nozzle was leaking. It was a complete disaster. I just went from one problem that was manifesting itself in intermittent under extrusion, and then I created another problem manifesting itself in intermittent under extrusion. It's just...
What?
Yeah.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
I built this printer, so I know I'm responsible for these problems, but I'm telling you, I wanted to dig a hole in my backyard and just chuck this printer in. I tried a couple small things to fix the gouge. I tried grinding down the surrounding material to create a nice flush surface again. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work. Finally, I gave in. I admitted defeat and replaced the hot end with a brand new one. The new version, in fact. After installing the new hot end and running a few small tests, it was time for the moment of truth. I started a large print. These prints are going to be part of a new dust collection system in the garage. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss that video. Here we go. So now the issue is gone. The part looks great, aside from a little bit of wispiness, but there's no more of that intermittent under extrusion. We did it. We're right back where we started, cranking out prints on the rat rig. And it only cost me about a month of my time, several kilos of filament, and a brand new hot end. And my sanity. But we're back. Hey! Thanks for watching, and please tell me in the comments about a 3D printing problem that almost broke you. I need to know I'm not alone. I'm telling you, I was so stumped. Every print, same issue. I changed every conceivable thing I could think, from the amount of wiping the nozzle was doing, to cleaning out the nozzle, to changing the temperature